I am happy that my Coin Lady channel is back online. Exchanges like Uphold have published data on crypto ETFs and their impact thus far in 2025, and the prevalence of news about these investments shows that institutional interest in ETFs has been consistent. However, this warrants additional investigation because it appears to have the potential to lead to XRP experiencing a supply shock as well. Despite how bizarre it sounds, this video will explain it in layman's terms. Remain for some time. In spite of market volatility, crypto exchange-traded funds, ETFs, managed to capture $585 million in inflows in the first few days of 2025. Does the rising trend in ETFs have the potential to overcome macro challenges and reignite the Bitcoin rally? The primary issue I wish to address is the widespread dissemination of inaccurate information regarding these ETFs. Is the organization considering this? In fact, the initial interest in exchange-traded funds, ETFs, came from institutional investors. The institutions push these ETFs because they make money off of regular individuals buying them. Individual investors' continued interest in these ETFs is evident, but institutional investors' continued interest is also well established. How on earth are we supposed to understand that? Reason being, financial institutions are likewise displaying a keen interest in and desire to use and make use of this technology. Plus, the ETF part is still getting a lot of love, that much is certain. Since they expect retail interest in ETFs to stay high, they are eager to promote more of them. Getting down to brass tacks, though, the poly market had a betting stage for the XRP ETF where you could buy and sell depending on your estimates for the ETF's performance in 2025. A majority of 68% believe that an XRP ETF will be approved in 2025, even though it mentions Ripple. Honestly, whomever built this isn't very bright, because they confused Ripple with XRP. With that said, might we see an XRP ETF in the year 2025? In my opinion, the odds are in our favor, because it is very logical, and there are many details that we are now aware of. Though I do believe 68% is a fair estimate for an XRP ETF, the question remains, what is the significance of this? Numerous organizations have already expressed interest in XRP exchange-traded funds. A great post by Brad Garthinghouse was really published way back on November 2nd. Now I'll also talk about the quota post, but Brad Garthinghouse said that the market is sending a clear message. Institutional interest in XRP products is at an all-time high. This morning, 21 shares, Bitwise, and Canary funds filed new ones for XRP and ETFs. At the same time, Grayscale established an XRP trust and initiated the process to transform their multi-asset fund, which holds XRP, into an exchange-traded fund. The SEC's efforts to regulate cryptocurrency have repeatedly failed. If the SEC continues to ignore the court's orders, it will tarnish their credibility and reputation. Upon our return to this spot, we will indeed have all of these S1s. The Grayscale XRP is another option. I assure you, that is important. However, many XRP ETFs are obviously still waiting for authorization at this time. A new SEC chairman was installed on the 20th. A certified crypto administrator will be a part of our team starting on the 20th. Supporters of cryptocurrency in Congress are already in the majority. It is also probable that the entire SEC case against Ripple will be dismissed this year. After that case is settled, I think the XRP ETF will be approved. It fits the bill logically. And, according to BS and CN News, rumors are circulating that XRP is set to soar as Ripple is suggested as a potential winner by the pro-crypto SEC leadership. A positive resolution for Ripple and its native coin, XRP, has been hinted at by recent developments in the ongoing legal battle between the US, SEC and Ripple. The appointment of crypto-friendly individuals to key posts by soon-to-be President-elect Donald Trump has raised hopes for a more crypto-friendly regulatory environment. These individuals include Paul Atkins. In the event that the SEC is current, the appeal is denied, or the new leadership decides to settle, Ripple would achieve a significant victory, according to Carlos Guzman, a research analyst at GSR. This is expected to lead to an increase in the value of XRP. Discussions over the approval of an XRP ETF have also been sparked by the possibility of a favorable court decision. Eric Borkunas, an ETF analyst for Bloomberg, forecasts a deluge of cryptocurrency ETFs if spot Bitcoin ETFs maintain their strong performance. Even though it would take a few months, he thinks XRP might be among the first to get approval. On this point, I think a lot of these commentators are incorrect. My guess is that these XRP-related exchange-traded funds will get approval right before the deadline. The approval of these would be fantastic. I think we can all agree on that. We expect them to happen eventually, but I'm afraid they'll strike when we're unprepared. Maybe I'm totally incorrect. No matter the outcome of the lawsuit, Ripple is working to improve its technological features, such the new stablecoin Roused, which has the potential to revolutionize the game. This upgrade aims to further establish Ripples as a legitimate payment alternative. We have the real reasons here at Capstone, and Rob Cunningham wrote a fantastic essay. So let's circle back to the case. It was the SEC that sued Ripple Labs. The failure of JP Morgan to acquire Ripple in 2018 caused them great concern. Bank of America was going to emerge victorious from this contest, and JP Morgan was well aware of it. In order to imitate Ripple Nets, JP Morgan had to buy development time. The primary US partner of the International Federal Reserve, JP Morgan, initiated a war on Ripple by ordering the SEC to investigate claims of willful fraud. Nick, you might be thinking something along the lines of, "This is completely insane right now. What a load of crap." You know what? We're well aware that big banks like JP Morgan Chase are constantly protected. We also know that if a big problem arises, it gets worse. You could use the 2023 financial crisis as an example, wouldn't you? Multiple institutions' downfalls were caused by Operation Choke Point 2.0, as is now known. Nevertheless, guess what? Banks were quick to buy it, despite the fact that the deposit was more than the 10% minimum. Notwithstanding the fact that the authorities ignored JP Morgan. Spot XRP ETFs should be authorized by the SEC this year. However, the puppet masters are once again in clear view. This falls under Capstone's purview. Once again, we have the edits that have been crossed out. Therefore, XRP is not a security, as these claims have already been resolved in court. Also, Smoking Dog has XRP, the darling of conventional finance. This quotation is cited in this piece. The fourth quarter of 2024 price fluctuation of XRP. The new restrictions have caused a sea change in the way institutions think. It means a lot that you watched my video. It means a lot to me that you've subscribed and watched my channel. We will meet again later.